Thank you for watching. Starting today, we'll begin the famous Japanese scary game called Hyaku Monogatari. First, I'll explain what Hyaku Monogatari is through a story. Just like the way it's played, I'll be sharing one story each day on this channel. If you want to experience it together, please subscribe to the channel. Once upon a time, in a certain village, there was a funeral. During the day, many people gathered, but by evening, only 7 or 8 young men remained. Since we're all here, why don't we borrow the temple hall and try a Hyaku Monogatari, one of them suggested. No way. They say if you do Hyaku Monogatari, after a funeral, a real ghost will appear. Let's not do it, another hesitated. Hyaku Monogatari is a ghost storytelling game where people gather late at night, light 100 candles, and tell ghost stories. After each story, one candle is extinguished, and when the last candle goes out, a real ghost is supposed to appear. However, the young men had never tried it before. Ha! You're just a coward. We won't know if a real ghost appears unless we try, one taunted. Yeah. All right, let's do it. So, they decided to start Hyaku Monogatari in the temple hall. This is a story I heard from my grandfather. On the day Okeo from the neighboring village died. Taking turns, they shared ghost stories and extinguished candles one by one. As the night grew deeper, there was only one candle left. Initially, the young men were half joking, but gradually, they became more scared. Listen, when this last candle goes out, a real ghost might appear. But no matter what kind of ghost appears, we mustn't run away, one said. All right. We'll see what kind of ghost it is with our own eyes. They all agreed, but as the 100th story ended and the last candle was extinguished, one by one, they fled the dark hall until only one remained. Ha, what cowards! But, where is this ghost? The remaining young man sat resolutely in the dark hall. Suddenly, a ghost in a white kimono appeared before him. Woo, 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 it moaned. You Urameshi! I curse you! Ah! The young man almost ran away, but upon closer inspection, he saw that the ghost was a beautiful woman. Oh, quite a beauty, even for a ghost. When facing a young, beautiful ghost, he wasn't scared at all. He sat back down and asked the ghost, You said Urameshi, but what exactly is it that you curse? Just saying Urameshi doesn't tell me anything. Since we're here, why don't you tell me the reason? The ghost demurely replied, Thank you for asking. I was hired by the headman of this village from the village across the mountain, but I died of a sudden illness. The headman was stingy and didn't hold a proper funeral for me, so I can't move on to the next world. I see, that's unfortunate. Thanks to you all playing Hyaku Monogatari tonight, I was finally able to appear in the hall. Please, ask the temple priest to recite sutras for me. Then I can go to the next world. The ghost woman pleaded with her hands together. All right, I promise, the young man agreed, and the ghost disappeared with a soft sigh. The next morning, the young man told the priest about the ghost, and the priest recited sutras for her. From then on, the young man had a streak of good luck and eventually became a wealthy man.